How's it going, everybody? It's your guy here, Nebulous, back at it. 3rd July Barnes & Noble Criterion Sale Haul. Also picked up one Era video and then a little non-related item that I will show you at the end. Oh yeah, and 2 DVDs that just kind of triggered a nostalgic response. So pick those up because they were pretty cheap. So first off, Blind Buy, hadn't seen, movie I've heard about. Not sure how many movies in the Criterion Collection have Roger Ebert on special features, or even as a film he was involved in. But this next one is a film that Roger Ebert actually wrote the screenplay for. It is a zany, over-the-top film from the early 1970s, 1970 to be exact. It is a Russ Meyer film, screenplay by Roger Ebert. We have Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. I do think that's a really cool cover design. I like that one a lot. Next, complete blind buy. Usually like to go into my purchases with some kind of like general direction, whether it be towards a director, an actor, a genre, a period, whatever. This one today, I was really telling myself I wanted to come away with a Western. Really love Western movies. Some of my favorite films are Westerns. This is one I've not heard of nor seen, but just reading the cover, finding out who's involved with the film, and the special features make it seem like it's a pretty good one. I'm looking forward to watching it. It is a 2-disc director approved Blu-ray. We have Michael Cimino's Heaven's Gate. And I believe I'm saying that right on the name. But either way, Chris Christopherson, looking really interested to watch this. Christopher Walken. It's a movie that follows the Johnson County War of 1892, a fight that happened in Wyoming between settlers and cattle barons. So that should be an interesting one. Another one, knock something off the wish list. All-time classic, one of the low spine numbers in the collection. It's been a film I haven't seen, but I've known about, heard about. Some say it's the best iteration of this all-time famous great story, probably made most famous by Walt Disney. But in this we have spine number 6 from France. We have the classic Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. By Jean Cocteau. That is spine number 6. Sorry, I'm not giving spine numbers. I'm new at this, so I got to get a little bit better in my format. Heaven's Gate was spine 636, and Beyond Valley of the Dolls is spine number 836. So for whatever reason, I went with spine numbers ending in 6 today. 6, 3, 636, and then 836. So interesting. Next, we have a classic movie from the 80s, something I grew up watching and enjoying. It is a John Hughes classic. It's one of the Era films I picked up today. Looks like it has a lot of special features that'll be interesting. Haven't seen it in a long time, obviously, so look forward to rewatching it in a while. But we have from Era Video the classic 80s teen film 16 Candles. Like the design, really like what Arrow does with some of their releases. Now on to those nostalgia. These are only DVD buys, but $4.99, I had to get them. These are 2 movies I grew up with, just loving to watch. So first, it was kind of like a more edgier Home Alone. In fact, that's what it says on this DVD cover. Christina Applegate is in it. Famous from Married with Children, but also a fairly good number of movies, especially in the early 2000s. But this is an awesome early 90s comedy that I grew up really enjoying. And we have the classic Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter is Dead. I cannot remember the last time I saw that, but I will be watching it, and I will look forward to watching it. Next, another classic, a little bit before, from the 80s. I forgot that Chris Parker, oh no, I'm sorry, that's the character. I forgot that Elizabeth Shue is in this movie, and she is probably really well known for Leaving Las Vegas, the film with Nicolas Cage. Very powerful, good movie. But this is a great film that I loved as a movie. Would always watch it with my older sisters and stepsisters. Just a classic, kids on the run, kids trying to get out of trouble, make it home before the parents find out, going out on the town. Classic, all sorts of bad antics. It has, really surprising. Anthony Rapp is in it. So interesting cast. Haven't seen this in a while either, but I will see it. Another nostalgia pickup. Adventures in Babysitting. So we really like that. And we did not just go with visual media today. Being that I'm new to YouTube, new channel, starting this kind of film-oriented channel, I believe, but it might expand to other things, might just expand to general media. So we were in Barnes & Noble, so we came out also with a read, because I don't just like to watch images, I also like to read words on pages. So always looking forward to finding something collectible in the magazine section. If I don't go to Barnes & Noble and pick out an actual book, I was just browsing, looking at some of the college football magazines, getting ready for the season coming up. But the history section always interests me. And they only had a couple of issues of this left. But I'm really looking forward to looking at this myself, reading over things, touching up on the subject matter. And maybe down the road I'll make a video with this and show you guys. But we have a nice special edition our magazine on the Blitz. The Blitz. Terrible, terrible period in British history, but a valiant period nonetheless. And I actually went to London years ago and went to the Imperial War Museum, which is probably one of the coolest museums I've ever been to. And they had I think they called it like a 4D experience, where you get like sound effects, pyro, all sorts of things. And it was like reliving the Blitz, and they had things like falling over buildings, rubble, or at least it simulated it. You could actually feel some heat, so that was crazy. So looking forward to all the pickups. It was a good scoop, another good haul. This is the third haul of the month. We're nearing the halfway point of the month. Might have one more, might have two, might have three, because we're three at the halfway point. So either way, stay good. I'll be watching these films. Probably eventually get into the habit of doing reviews. But everybody be good out there. Stay safe and enjoy some film. Have a good one. Bye.